Why do some resellers turn one iPhone, one USB cable, and one marketplace AP into weekly cash, while others buy locked devices and lose money beside the bank AP? My name is Richard Leontiev, and this channel uses a microphone, a laptop, and a notebook to show how used iPhones become real income beside the clean screen. Open your phone, grab a pen, and keep your notes AP near the desk, because today we build an iPhone resale system, not random guessing near the window light. The first truth is simple: profit is made when you buy the iPhone, not when you sell it, because the purchase price decides the whole deal beside the bank APP. A shiny screen, clean box, and fresh case can distract beginners, but the real value hides in the IMEI, battery health, and unlock status beside the bank app. Your job is to buy below market value, check the device carefully, improve the listing, and resell the iPhone with a clear profit margin beside the bank app. The first step is research, because your laptop, price sheet, and marketplace APP must show the real price before you message any seller beside the bank AP. Open Facebook Marketplace, eBay, Swapper, or local APPS. Then compare the same model, storage size, color, condition, and carrier status near the window light. If an iPhone 14 with 128 gigabytes sells near $400, you cannot pay $380 and expect profit after fees, gas, and case costs beside the bank app. You need a discount big enough to cover cleaning cloths, screen protectors, platform fees, shipping boxes, and still leave cash in hand near the window light. The second step is choosing the right model, because common iPhones like 11, 12, 13, and 14 often move faster than strange broken projects beside the bank app. Beginners should avoid iCloud-locked phones, blacklisted IMEI devices, cracked logic boards, and listings with missing serial information beside the bank app. A cheap iPhone is not a deal if the activation lock, water damage, or damaged Face ID module turns it into an expensive paperweight near the camera and light. The best opportunities are dirty phones, weak photos, bad descriptions, old cases, or sellers who need quick cash on the same day beside the box and charger. The third step is inspection, because one MagSafe cable, one SIM card, and one checklist can save you from a terrible buying mistake next to the toolkit case. Before paying, check the IMEI, serial number, iCloud status, Face ID, cameras, speakers, microphone, buttons, and charging port next to the toolkit and charger. Open settings, check battery health, storage size, carrier lock, true tone, and whether the screen responds smoothly to touch next to the toolkit and charger. Use a flashlight to inspect the camera lens, SIM tray, screws, edges, and water indicator if possible, because tiny details matter beside the box and charger. Always test a call, a voice memo, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, Face ID, front camera, rear camera, and the charging cable before you buy, beside the clean box and charger. If the seller refuses basic tests on the phone, keeps the screen hidden, or rushes the meeting, walk away with your cash envelope beside the box and charger. The fourth step is negotiation, where your price screenshots, repair estimates, and battery health data help lower the asking price near the camera and light. Do not argue with the seller, but point to real objects like a cracked screen, weak battery, scratched frame, or missing box beside the clean box and charger. Offer cash calmly, hold the envelope, and let silence work, because many sellers accept less when the money is visible on the table near the camera and light. The fifth step is paperwork, because a profitable iPhone with a stolen IMEI, unpaid balance, or locked account can destroy your margin beside the clean cloth. Ask for a receipt, verify the IMEI through reliable tools, keep chat screenshots, and record the serial number in your spreadsheet beside the box and charger. Never buy a phone that still shows someone else's Apple ID, because activation lock can make the device impossible to resell safely near the camera and light. The sixth step is cheap improvement, because a clean screen, new case, fresh cable, and good photos can raise perceived value fast beside the box and charger. Use a microfiber cloth, alcohol wipe, dust brush, and bright light to make the iPhone look clean before taking listing photos next to the toolkit and charger. Add a basic case, screen protector, and charging cable only when the cost is low and the buyer will clearly see more value beside the phone and cash envelope. Do not replace expensive parts unless the math works, because a new screen, battery, or camera can erase the entire profit beside the phone and cash envelope. The seventh step is creating the listing, because clear photos and honest details can sell the same iPhone faster and for more money next to the toolkit case. Take pictures of the front, back, sides, camera lenses, battery health page, storage page, box, cable, and any scratches while the camera records the device. Write the listing with model, storage, color, battery health, unlock status, IMEI check, included accessories, and exact condition beside the box and charger. Do not hide damage, because a clear photo of a scratch, dent, or cracked back glass builds trust and prevents angry messages beside the clean box and charger. The eighth step is pricing, because the asking price must leave room for negotiation while still matching real market data beside the phone and cash envelope. If market value is $500, list slightly higher with strong photos, then accept a clean offer near your target profit near the camera and light. Your phone should hold screenshots of similar listings, IMEI checks, battery health, and your profit sheet before buyers arrive next to the toolkit and charger. The ninth step is safe meeting because a public place, bright light, and charged phone protect both you and the buyer with the checklist and IME, iPage open. Meet at a phone store, police station lobby, or busy cafe and keep the iPhone, box, and cash visible only when the deal is ready beside the box and charger. Let the buyer test the screen, camera, speakers, Face ID, Wi-Fi, and SIM card because transparency makes the sale smoother beside the phone and cash envelope. The 10th step is closing, where cash, bank transfer, receipt, IMEI record, and phone reset must happen in the right order beside the phone and cash envelope. Count the money, verify the payment, erase the iPhone in settings, remove all accounts, and hand over the box and accessories next to the toolkit and charger. After the sale, update your spreadsheet with buy price, repair costs, accessory costs, selling price, and final profit with the checklist and IMEI page open. That spreadsheet becomes your scoreboard because every flip teaches which model, storage size, color, and condition sells best next to the toolkit and charger. Now let us talk about math because an iPhone flip only works when the calculator proves the deal before you buy the device beside the clean box and charger. If you buy an iPhone for $300, spend $20 on a case and cleaning, then sell for $400, profit is $80 while the camera records the device. If you repeat that 3 times a week, your phone, laptop, and marketplace apps can create serious side income with controlled risk near the camera and light. The best flips are often boring, like a clean 128GB iPhone with good battery health, unlocked carrier status, and no iCloud issues beside the box and charger. Buyers want a reliable phone, clean screen, working camera, strong battery, and simple proof that the device is safe to activate beside the box and charger. That demand is why common models with clean paperwork and good photos can sell faster than rare colors with suspicious history next to the toolkit and charger. The biggest beginner mistake is buying with emotion because a shiny iPhone, perfect box, or cheap price can hide expensive problems next to the toolkit case. The second mistake is ignoring battery health because a weak battery scares buyers and gives them a reason to demand a lower price near the camera and light. The third mistake is trusting only photos because a listing can hide iCloud lock, Face ID failure, speaker damage, or bad touch response beside the bank AP. The fourth mistake is overpricing because buyers compare every iPhone on their phone and skip listings that look unrealistic next to the toolkit and charger. The fifth mistake is scaling too early because 5 risky phones, 3 repair bills, and no cash reserve can crush a beginner next to the toolkit and charger. Start with 1 iPhone, 1 checklist, 1 profit sheet, and 1 safe meeting place until the process becomes predictable while the camera records the device. Your goal is not to look like a dealer on day 1, but to understand model value, buyer trust, and verification steps clearly next to the toolkit and charger. When you master 1 profitable flip, reinvest the profit into better models, faster accessories, and stronger listing photos beside the clean box and charger. Over time, the desk becomes a small phone lab, the spreadsheet becomes a money map, and the marketplace AP becomes your deal engine next to the toolkit case. Reselling iPhones is not easy money because it requires research, testing, negotiation, cleaning, photos, and paperwork discipline near the camera and light. But it can be real money because every iPhone is a physical asset with demand, a buyer, a price, and a clear resale path while the camera records the device. The people who win are not the loudest sellers, but those who inspect the device, protect the cash, and track every number beside the phone and cash envelope. Subscribe to Richard Leontiev for more videos about money, business, and income systems built with phones, laptops, and funnels next to the toolkit and charger. Watch the next video, open your Notes app, choose 1 iPhone model, and study listings before buying your first resale device next to the toolkit and charger.